Good evening everyone, this is Kosala, also known as Marventus, and we're back in the world of Marv TV, and today we are looking at Magic the Gathering. Now for those of you who don't know Magic, it is a trading card game that you use for dueling with other players. So you've got your set of cards, they've got their set of cards, and the cards do different things. You carry out a duel and the first person to whittle down the other player wins. It's highly strategic with a little bit of luck thrown in, so it's pretty much a cross between poker and chess really. Now there is I'm in the campaign mode now, so I'm basically running through these different options, or these different adversaries, and I've lost against Sark and Vol quite a few times now. I just thought I would take another couple of shots at it and see, and these are the decks that I have so far accumulated, decks of cards. I have not been doing particularly well with these two actually. Machinations and Ancient Depths has been going badly for me. I thought I'd take a stab at another one and film it as I did it. Let's see, Realm of Illusion, why not? Let's go with Illusion. And let's see how well we do. And I will explain the game as we play it. Okay, first thing that happens is that I get dealt a random selection of cards from my deck over here. Now what you want to see in this deck of cards is enough land cards. Land cards are these ones with no description on them right here. Because the land cards are basically mana that you use to play your creature cards, your sorcery cards, and other artifacts. So here, for example, I've got myself a creature card, and the way to read it is up here. You see how many land cards of what type you need. Here you've got a description of the beast, and here you've got its attack and defense. So attack on the left, defense on the right. So you want to have some fairly easy to play cards in your initial rollout, because you don't be waiting too long to play your first offensive cards. These look pretty damn excellent. Yep, so far so good. Let's keep this hand and let's see how we do. Now it goes in turns, and there's several turns per person. So right now Sarkenvol has gotten started. He's played his first land card, and he's been able to take out his first creature card because it only costs one skull land over there. So there it is. He's played that into his hand. When you play a creature for the first time, it has Summoning Sickness. As you can see, it's got these little swirly thing running around it. That means it cannot attack in this turn. However, it can defend. So his turn is now over, and it is now passed to my turn. And I'm going to start out by playing a land card, because you can't do anything else before you've played a land card. Now that I've played one land card, I've got a couple of other options that have become available. I can play my Phantasmal Bear, or I can play the Fleeting Distraction. Kind of pointless because this is an instant spell that targets a creature, and I've got no creatures. So let's play this card. There it is. My first creature is going in, and I've tapped one mana in order to get it, so I can no longer use that mana for the rest of this turn. So the main phase is now over, and I am now into my attack phase, and that got passed because I got nothing to attack with because my guy is having Sleeping Sickness. It went into his main phase, and then came out right in of that, and then into his attack phase, and he is now attacking my character with his one attack. Now I've got a creature here that has 2 defense, therefore if I choose to block with this, that guy is gonna die, while at the same time I will tap my card so I can't attack with it in my next attack phase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this pass because I want to attack with it in the next attack phase. So I'm just going to let that one pass. I'll skip blocking and I'll take the hit, and you can see your hit points over here, 20 points in total, gone down by 1. And you can see his hit points over there. His next main phase is out, and it's back to my turn. You notice that my tapped land card became untapped now. That's because the entire turn has concluded itself, and it has come back to my turn. So out goes my second land card. What do I have here? What I've got here is an instant card that I can use to reduce the level of power of a target creature. So I don't need to worry about that right now. I'm in my attack phase. You notice everything went red. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to select it. His only defensible entity is tapped. No way for him to stop that from happening, so he will take 2 points. There it is. 2 points down, and my guy comes out tapped. Now his main phase has arrived. He pulls out another land card. Let's see if he plays something. He's attacking. Now, I do have the option of utilizing this card to bring him down to -1, -0. That'll bring his attack down to 0, but I decided to skip it because it's just 1 point and I don't need... I'm going to save that card for another more important beastie down the line. Let's see how we do here. We've got a second creature card coming out for him there. I'm going to take out another one of my land cards. Let's see what I can play now. I've got a few options that lit up here because I've suddenly got the mana necessary to play them. Return target creature to its owner's hand. I've got 2 of those. These are nice cards. I will save those for the beefier creatures later on. We've got an instant here that draws 3 cards, and then we've got an instant here that draws 2 cards. I'm going to play that one for the time being and see which 2 cards show up. There we go. This is a lovely one. Now then, I'm in my attack phase. I could attack with this one, but he's got a unit to block it with. And he's got 2 defense and I've got 2 attack, which means that I will wind up losing this creature if I choose to attack. The 2 attack will cancel out against the 2 defense and they'll both die. Now the question is, do I want to trade these 2 cards out? In the next hand I will be able to bring out that invoker, which is unblockable by anything other than an air unit. So I'm going to say yes, let's attack. Let's see if he trades it out. Oops, forgot to hit the attack button. There we go. He has chosen not to block. So he is going to take the hit because he wants to attack with that later. That's perfectly fine. He in this case is a computer controlled opponent, by the way. And his main phase, he pulls out his second land card. He goes into his attack phase and now he's attacking. I'm going to stop the timer for a second. He's attacking for 3 points now. He's going to hit me for. I've got nothing to block with. Therefore, I can choose to either let this pass, which I will do, or actually I can't block because my guy is tapped. So there we have it. And another creature card comes out. Nice. Now I've got 2 of these wonderful flying creatures. You'll notice that this one is 4/4. This one is power and toughness are equal to the number of illusions on the battlefield. So the more illusions I have, the tougher it gets. And what else do we have here? We can return people's cards to their decks, or we can, I would suggest we play the air elemental. Oops, I need 5 mana to do that, so I can't do that. I need to play a land card first. And what can I play now? Let's see. Is this still 3, 4, 5? Yep, that is 5. And this one is playable. But shall we simply get some cards away from it, I think? Let's get rid of these cards instead. There we go, we returned his card to the graveyard. Now he's only got 2 cards out there, they're both tapped. I'm in my attack phase, which means I can attack and he's got nothing to defend with. And that's the way we'll do that. 2 more points disappearing from Mr. Sarkenval. You notice how strategic the game is. It is extremely strategic, with a little bit of luck thrown in because you can't decide always what cards you get. There are some special situations in which you can decide it, but generally you can't. So you will occasionally just have strings of bad luck, which is really quite unfortunate. I've probably played these guys several times. Now then, I'm stopped the timer there because I have a card lit up here, and that is my my instant spell that reduces a person to -1, -0, which means I can take that guy out to 0 damage and taking no hits from him whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And there we have it. So now we only take 2 damage from that one over there. And it's 13 versus 14. So far, so good. Let's see what comes up next. Now this is a vicious card. It's a 4/4 and it can devour goblins when it comes in to be even more powerful. Yes, and it has decided to get rid of that card for me. It sacrificed himself and devoured my card. So there you have it. And then on top of that, he is now a 5/5. It's absolutely nasty. Absolutely nasty. Let's get another one of these guys out here. I'll see what we got. Creature Illusion. Now then, this is an outstanding moment to use this card over here and return it to back into its hand, because we don't want to be hit by that fiver. That's just incredibly nasty. Okay, so see what we got here. Now, is it a good idea to play this card? That's the question. No, it's not, because it is going to pick up power and toughness based on the number of illusions in the battlefield, and hey voila, I've got absolutely no illusion cards in the battlefield at all. So we're continuing. And we're continuing. Thank goodness I got rid of that dragon. Man, that would have been painful. Another land card comes out. You must be joking. He's got another dragon. Now this is gonna get dangerous. It's a flying card as well, which means I can't block it when it attacks, and it's got a haste buff, which means he can attack in this round. This is a vicious deck he's got. A vicious deck, and I don't get to have it unless I beat him. That's the rule. It is terrible. I am whittling away. But there you have it. This is still the best hand against this guy that I've had so far, though. What do we got here? We've got Kicker. This one is unblockable. That's nice. What else we got? Phantom Warrior's unblockable. Okay, whoa, hang on. One. And what do we have here? Draw 3 cards. It's a tricky business. We need to get some cards out there. So I'm going to say... Let's get that one out. Let's get that one out. Now then, we're not going to be able to do anything about that, because he's a flying creature and we can't block flying creatures with non-flying creatures. You can notice that the creature is actually levitating. So to block, you select a card and then you select your opponent. But this guy's flying, therefore I cannot block him. You'll notice when I click it, it says can't block. There you have it. So that's pretty much as far as I can go. I'm about to take 4 damage. These 2 cards will trade each other out. And this is getting painful. I need to do 14 damage to him in a really big hurry, and it's looking unlikely because in the next turn he will completely wipe me out. Unless some miracle is about to happen. What do we got here? He's got yet another unit out. It's dangerous. Okay, now I think I may have lucked out and got a flying in the absolute nick of time. Oh yes. Okay, let's get him out. Can I get any other cards out this turn? No, yes, I think I may very well be able to do that. What's this? Aether Figment is unblockable. It has 1/1, which means I'll need to sacrifice it to kill it. This one is gonna take a 2. It's tricky business. It is tricky business. I'm gonna wipe these guys out against each other, and that just I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm down to my last 3 points. What can I do? It adopted a 2/2 because I had these 2 out. I can't attack because I need to block in the next round. I simply can't afford to trade any of these out. I'm going to skip the attack round and wait for his attack, and hopefully he will not draw any creature cards, because if he does, I am screwed. Screwed, I say. And there is his attack. I'm going to have to sacrifice every single one of my units. This is ugly. Okay, flying against flying. Ground against ground. And I've got 1 flying over. The question is, do I... Nope, I'm gonna have to sacrifice it. It's just gonna be ugly. Here we go. Here we go. Those 2 wipe each other out. Those 2 wipe each other out. And those 2 wipe each other out. Woof, that emptied everything out. You've got to be joking. He's got another dragon. Oh my goodness. I'm in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. Uh-oh. He can target player as well. Okay, we've got ourselves a defensive air defense in the absolute nick of time. Unbelievable. Just caught that card in the absolute nick of time. What do we got here? Creature Illusion. Good, we can pop that one out too. Wow, we lucked out there. Holy crappers. That just in the absolute nick of time. Unbelievable. caught that defensive air card. I'm down to my last 3 points. How is this gonna go? I just don't have anything to attack him with. That is the problem. It's a bit of a nuisance. What has he got here? Oh no. Death Touch. Let's find out what Death Touch means. Creatures dealt damage by something with Death Touch are destroyed. Oh no. So if I block with something, no matter what my points are, it will be destroyed. This is ugly. This is not pretty. It's just ugly. There we have it. What do we got here? Ah, we're starting to get some nice creatures out here. That's good. The question is it too little, too late? Yep, let's get that one out too. Hold on, what did it say? Is unblockable. If Earth Effect was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters. Okie dokie. Okay, now the big question. If he attacks with the 4, I can block with the 5. That one he can't attack with next round, which means I could attack with this guy. But if he blocks, that guy's dead. Oh my goodness, it's just, what the hell can I tell you? It's tricky business. I say yes, it's worth the attack. If he blocks it, he'll be tapped out next round and I'll be able to attack with this 4, which is what I want to do. I imagine he is going to block. There it is. He wipes out my card, but he survives, and that was a bad choice from my part. I just realized, a bad choice indeed, because he is now untapped. Damn it, I didn't think it through. All it takes is one mistake, and there you go. Now the question is, what do I block this with? This one is unblockable, which means it's a free attack. If I use him, he'll be wasted. I gotta take this hit, don't I? No, I can't take the hit. That's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can't take the hit. I'm gonna have to block him with that. Whoa. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot that it was a Death Touch creature. I just wasted my Air 5 defense card. Marv is an idiot. This is what happens when you don't stop to think first. It is terrible, absolutely terrible. I screwed up and now there is absolutely no way to get this to work out well. Oh no. Oh no, I say. Now if I attack, I will cancel out against his Raides, which I think we pretty much have to do, because if he attacks, I will have to defend with the Death Touch. Yep, I got no choice. Although if he does not stop me, he will have a 4-point attack next round. Oh, this is tricky. I can't attack, I gotta skip it. I gotta skip it, otherwise I'm dead. Otherwise I am dead. And he's attacking for 5 points, which means I've got to defend. I'm gonna defend that guy against this. Oh no. Right, he's not flying. Oh no. This guy's gonna disappear now because it's a Death Touch card. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. The Marv is dead. I came a lot closer than I did with any other right deck, I have to say. So this might be the right deck to combat this particular campaign point and adversary. But there it is. I am toast. 4 points. -1. The Marv is dead. Oh no. Marv is dead. It is terrible. The Marv is dead. There we have it. We will have to give it another go. I'm going to give it another go. Let's see if we can actually score a victory and film it. You never know. I did like the Realm of Illusion. Let's run with it. Gideon Jura, badass artwork, by the way. I mean, the artwork in collectible card games are just fantastic. Let's see what we got here. We got two land cards and then a huge amount of other stuff. It's not really great. We do have an early card there. We have an early Mister there. Counter target spell. It's not great that we don't have... Well, I'm going to keep this hand. Let's see how it goes. Playing my first card, and I get to play a Phantasmal Bear nice and early, which is good. Let's see how we do. My main phase comes to an end, his main phase begins, he plays his land card, and then we've got what? Is he going to play a creature card? He's not going to play a creature card. Good. That means I've actually got an opportunity to get a quick shot in there. Let's get our first attack out of the way. That's definitely going to go through because he's got nothing to block with. That is a nice start. What did we get here? I'm not even... Time Warp. Nice. Now we really need a land card. We really need a land card. If we get really unlucky and don't get a land card anytime soon, we're gonna be in trouble. And here comes his first attack one. Oh, sorcery. Yes, he's putting 2 goblins on the field, as indeed he should. Good. A land card has arrived. Let's play that one. Now we need 1 more before the good stuff starts to happen. Do I attack with this? No, I'm going to skip the attack phase. I'm going to wait for him to attack. Is he going to attack? No, not yet. He's got another creature out. Alright. Now we need ourselves another land card. Otherwise we are in trouble. Very good. Another land card comes out. Let's stop the timer for a bit. What do we got here? We can return target. Oh, no, let's save that one. Now then. Is it worth attacking? If he does defend, he will either wipe out 2 cards. Actually might be worth attacking, come to think of it, although then what happens afterwards? I need to get this guy out quickly. It requires 3 cards and 2 land cards. We need 1 more land card in order to make that happen. I'm going to skip the attack for now. It doesn't feel like the right moment. See what Mr. Sarkenvold chooses to do. Alright, we've got a creature dragon, furnace whelp, +1/0. Okay, a slight problem because it is an air creature, but if we get another one out and we get our... Oh no, it was not a land card. That is a bit troublesome. That is a little bit troublesome. I'm going to skip the attack. See what he chooses to do. Okay, I'm going to stop the timer at this point. Let me just think about this. He's about to hit us with 2. Do I want to sacrifice this card without... It's a tricky business. I'm going to say no. Let's let him take it. Let him take the hit. We'll be evened out. 18 versus 18. Okay, so far so good. And now that's tapped. Uh-oh. He's probably going to wind up devouring that card. Yes, he did. Uh-oh. Okay, now let's play that one. Now, what do we got? This return to deck card requires 2. Let's play that one, and let's target that one. Let's get him the hell out of here. There we go. Thank goodness we saved that. Thank goodness we saved it. What is this? Kicker? Yep, let's play him. He's unblockable, therefore it's a nice card to have. So when he attacks, nothing can block him. Dragon Fodder is back to putting goblins on the field. Cards with haste on them do not wind up being tapped when they enter. They don't have sickness, so they can attack right away, which is a bit of a nuisance. So here we go. Take a look at what we've got. We have got our attack coming in. 1 point, 2 point, 2 point, 5 points going to disappear unless I do something. Now then. Do I take the hit and let those tap? I don't think I have a choice. I'm gonna have to take the hit. It's painful, it's painful, yeah, it's painful. It is painful. Okay, let's get another one out. Right. Now we are in business. Flying 4-4, and then also we've got mind control. Enchant creature, you control enchanted creature, right? Let's get this guy out. Now we should be able to safely attack because he cannot be blocked. Taking out 1 point. Still, I'm in bad shape right now. I'm in pretty bad shape. Okay, now then, do I choose to block this flying creature? If I do, I will tap my guy, but it will also wipe him out. I think that will be the way to go. And I will simply take the hit from all the other areas. It's looking dangerous. It's looking dangerous. Oh no, he's got another flying dragon with devour. Now he's gonna devour my flying card. No, he's not. He's decided to devour everyone and then tap me out. There we have it. That is the right way to play. This deck is absolutely vicious. It's absolutely vicious, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, gamers and gamer girls, it is vicious. Vicious indeed. I hope you guys enjoyed this little intro into Magic the Gathering. If I ever manage to defeat this guy, I will be back with more stuff down over here, continuing into the Arch Enemy campaign afterwards. Fun and games. Until next time, bye-bye.